What's up guys, this is Coach Ray and let's talk a little bit about European Arm Wrestling Championship Team Latvia experience. Those who don't know, I'm president of Latvian Arm Wrestling Federation as well as a coach for the most of the athletes on national team. This year we had 6 competitors including me, 5 of them I were coaching, one of them was Jānis Amoliņš athlete Sandris Sedis. First of all, I noticed that some people in comment section are commenting like this tournament and blah blah blah. And they don't really understand what is European Championship. It's a continental championship, it's not a tournament. Only athletes on national team can get there. Only if you're number 1, number 2 in your country you can get in that class to compete. Every country has 2 spots in each category. There are different categories. There are different age groups. Juniors 15, juniors 18, juniors 21. Senior class, which is basically open class, everyone can compete in that one. Masters 50, Masters 60, Masters 60 plus, as well para arm wrestling, boys and girls. So a lot of different variations how you can express yourself, compete with people in your age group, in your weight class. So in my opinion, this is the second hardest championship in the world. I will explain why. First spot goes to Zloty Tour, because Zloty Tour is always the hardest championship in the world. Champions from WAF go there and sometimes they win, but not always. So it's very tough and everyone is in the same bucket. There is no juniors. Everyone's competing against anyone. European Championship takes the second spot. I will tell you why. First of all, when you look at Europeans and look at the World Championships. So when we talk about World Championship, when you look at the podium, it's usually Europeans added Kazakhstan. So Kazakhs come, everyone else, some athletes from other countries sometimes do well, but mostly Kazakhs will take these top spots there. So sometimes there are good athletes from all over the world, but usually it's dominated by Kazakhstan and Europeans. So in World Championship, there's added 30 countries. That means extra 10-20 competitors in each class. So in Europeans, there's a big chance that you will lose the first round when you get against someone very strong, and if you're not the strongest one, you will lose. And if someone strong comes down, competition's over. In World Championship, you will have much more chances that you'll have someone who's not that strong. This is not just what I believe, this is what most of the experts or professionals in this sport believe. Arm wrestling in Europeans are harder than in Worlds just because there are no free rides. Everyone is strong. Some guys are much stronger than the others, but everyone is on level. Let's get into it. So junior classes, we had one athlete. We had Rolands Liepins, my little brother. He's 16 years old, under 70 kilos, and his main arm is left arm. This was his first big championship outside Latvia. He has competed in Lithuania, but basically this was the biggest championship that he has ever been to. And he placed 4th place with left arm and 6th with right arm. His result was very good for a first timer. He's strong in Latvia, but we don't have that much junior competitors that would give him good boost to get better, so he needs to find that one. And I really believe and I hope that he can get much better. He came back to Latvia and he just started training straight away, working on things that didn't work, improving basically things that he lacked to win those matches that he lost. For first time, it's very good. I know a lot of athletes who go to Europeans or to World Championship, they don't get any win. They ended up 2-0 and they just leave for home. So this crushes their motivation. And he was one of the youngest athletes in that class, so that gives him extra motivation that he can get better, he can get stronger and take medals in next coming years. Let's get into the senior classes. Straight away, I will tell you how it is. So my main arm was my left arm. I expected a lot from it, but I don't know, like all this WAF drama and things like that and many other excuses, and I just didn't perform. The biggest troubles for me are usually good top rollers. This is where I lost 2 of my matches. So I was pretty disappointed with my left arm. I didn't like how the referees were doing their job, and but again, this gave me a room for improvement. I felt really comfortable. I went back home, I had no pain. I started training right away. For now, I have arm wrestled every day for 5 days straight, so my arms feel great and I have no problem. So I feel like I can improve. Class was very tough. If you look at those matches, those guys were super strong and maybe a little bit more luck, a little bit more of technique from my side, a little less losing on my wrist, some stupid fouls, and I would have done a lot better. In 75 kilo class we had Marats Priede. Marats is very strong top roller. This is his second European championship and he's doing better and better each time. So with left arm he finished in 6th place. In 90 kilo class we had Reinis Rudzitis. Reinis is very good, very smart, very dedicated arm wrestler. He's improving really fast. He has this was his second big tournament. He was in World Championship, now he's in Europeans. He placed 8th place with in 90 kilo class, which in my opinion was one of the toughest classes there is. Our heavyweight Sandris Sedis in 110 kilo class managed to get 7th place. His left is not as good as his right arm and he still needs to improve on some things, but I think he did very well and we are very happy with his result on left arm. In left arm we had one champion for Team Latvia, Vladislavs Krasovskis Men, 80 kilo class. He lost match versus VRL Dobrin, but still managed to get through and win the finals and semi-finals and win the weigh-in. He was very dominant and he just needs to find his way to work because on table Vladislav's left just feels incredibly strong and we are very happy of what he did. I can't say enough good things about Vladislav's. Like, he works very hard for this and he has some say genetics for this, but he works really hard, and when you give him that motivation, last year he won with both arms, 80 kilo class. This year he started by winning left arm, which was his strongest arm at that point because his right arm was injured, but we will get to that a little bit later. Last day of competition, right arms. So luck of a draw is very important in arm wrestling. So Marats Priede competed in 75 kilo class. His right arm is as strong as his left arm. So we expected him to finish, again, somewhat close to top 6. So the first match is Irakli versus Makarov. Irakli wins, so Makarov goes down. Second match is Safranov versus Priede. Marats loses to Safranov. He goes down and then he meets Makarov, who eventually won the class. So that was the hardest job you can possibly have, and the problem, he always struggles with good hook arm wrestlers who can supinate him good, so he will work on that, and he was really disappointed about all of this, but there's nothing he could do. If he would have been strong, he could fight them, but they were just on another level for him right now. So I got 8th place with my right arm. I will tell you how it is. I woke up in the morning, I had no stress because my right arm is shit. I didn't want to compete. I felt like, well, you know, what's gonna happen. Because I feel my right arm is getting much better. Those who know, I have medial nerve problems, but I have dealt with them, and now I feel like I have no pain. But still somewhere psychologically I feel that if I go too hard I will feel pain. So this is what's holding me back. And there I found out that basically there's no pain and nothing's holding me back. And I was just unprepared for what happened, but I won my first match, I lost the second, I won the third, and I lost 4th round. So for me, again, with the right arm, it turned out to be better competition than with my left arm. But as I said, I'm back in training. I feel really good. I'm very excited for USA to be in Arizona to compete there on pound-for-pound arm wrestling. So if anyone's watching from USA, see you guys there. In 90 kilo class, our pull-up god, Reinis Rudzitis, finished in 4th place, which was unbelievable. He just did what he could. He arm wrestled very good. He beat opponents that he could. He lost 2 times to Sasha Andreev, which placed in 3rd place. But we are very happy with his results, and he was very satisfied as well. Like, he couldn't place any better, and he just did everything he could. Our heavyweight Sandris Sedis in 110 kilo class managed to get bronze medal. We're not that surprised that he finished in such high spot. I still believe he could manage to get silver, but it was tactical mistake from him. But he's the champion of Zloty Tour in 105 kilos, and he did amazingly good here in World Championship. So he's a force to be reckoned with. We have very good 110 kilo pullers, Normus Thompsons and Sandris Sedis, so we're very happy about that. Vladislavs Krasovskis gets silver medal. He lost to Božidar Simonov from Bulgaria, and we are very happy because Vladislav's right about a month ago wasn't even close as good as it is now. So we really think he didn't have enough time to work on it, to train with it, and he just get back from this injury that he had since I think September. So we are very happy about his results. We are very happy. 1 gold, 1 silver. Team Latvia managed to get 3 medals out of this. So for 6 people competing there, 2 fourth places, 3 medals, and best results. Everyone placed in top 8. So I'm very happy about my team. I can't wait for next competition. We will take about a week off, and then we start preparing for next one. And that's not it. So Team Latvia did good. I love you guys, my team. But I have some athletes that I coach online, and one of the first athletes I started coaching was Lucia Debranovs from Slovakia. She was at that time 9-time world, 9-time European champion, and she said she struggled a lot and somewhat heard that I do a coaching, and I started coaching her. So last year she won worlds with her left arm, and in European she won left arm senior woman 60 kilo class and placed 3rd with the right arm. Right arm isn't as good as her left arm, but we're very happy, very excited about this, and I'm very happy to be working with her. She's very dedicated, very strong, just lives and breathes arm wrestling, and so for me it is very good to work with some strong, knowledgeable and dedicated arm wrestlers like Lucia. So I'm very happy about this, and I cannot say more. Like she said, she did everything. Like all you need to do to win, she found a way. She beat her opponents. She's tough as nails and trains really hard, and well deserved. So now Lucia Debranovs, 10-time European, 10-time world champion. So I'm very happy to be coaching her, at least at this part in her career, and many more are still to come. Next thing for us here is some local tournaments right here, but on 17th of June, me, Reinis and Vladislavs will be off to fly to United States of America. We will arrive in Washington, then go to Richmond. In Richmond, Reinis has WL match versus Tom Holland. We're going to be a part of that, and we're going to see it all happen and maybe do some interviews with athletes and things like that. After that, next morning, we off to Arizona to be part of Pound for Pound team event. We don't have a team, and me and Vladislavs will just compete there, but I think we will take part in just normal tournament. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see Travis and John and Ryan and all these guys there. And if you're somewhere close, please come check it out. Stay strong and love arm wrestling.